So for this trip, Tina, Anthony, and I headed over to the East Coast, back to New Jersey for the first time. So this was a huge occasion, a huge milestone for us because we were finally bringing him home to meet the rest of our family and friends.
Tired?
We were excited, but I was also nervous because I know Anthony isn't the best when it comes to like small spaces like a car or something like that. So I didn't know how he was going to react on the plane, but luckily he did not cry the entire time. He just made me stand up and hold him, and that was 5 hours of that. So that was great, but much appreciated rather than him just crying his eyes out for 5 hours. We landed in New Jersey. Mom picked us up, and the first order of business was to get a proper slice for Anthony. So he was able to taste it through Tina's breast milk after we ate a ton of slices.
Anthony, you're only 3 months. This is a very special occasion. Your first slice.
Look at that, baby. There's a lot of ice in here, so.
Jersey royalty. And then after that, we headed straight to Brigantine for the festivities. We were in New Jersey because Tito, Mike, and Tita Monica were getting married. They were getting married for their first time, the civil wedding. They still have to do the other wedding, but officially they're tied the knot. They are officially married. I was able to actually meet Mike's family, which was really cool. Super pleasantly surprised. I was just very surprised because knowing Mike's demeanor, I thought they were just going to be very straight shooters. Like I wouldn't be able to make jokes or anything like that. But yeah, they're really cool, so hospitable, and I felt really relaxed around them. It was beautiful. We saw Anne and Ken. Ken officiated the wedding. That was cool. The first friends to see Anthony. So I was super excited about that.
You may seal this declaration with a kiss to Monica. Ladies and gentlemen, Tina Kraft to announce the newlyweds to stand before us here today. And if there, please give a round of applause.
The festivities just went on for that weekend, just celebrating Monica and Mike. Lots of great food and desserts, and we did a lot of time on the pool, both day and night, and even got to go to the beach. So Anthony was able to put his feet into the Atlantic, which was a huge check off the bucket list because now he's hit both Pacific and Atlantic. Boy, he's doing well. 3 months, that guy got 2 oceans in his feet. Pretty dope. What was also nice was it was our 4th wedding anniversary when we were on the plane to get to New Jersey. So we didn't get to celebrate, but in Atlantic City, we were able to go to Knife and Fork Inn, which is a really well-known, beautiful establishment there. You know, one of the places that if you have a date and you're for some reason in Atlantic City, definitely bring them to Knife and Fork Inn. They'll really love it. That Monday, we were able to leave Brigantine and head over to Freehold to show Anthony back to my parents. So they were super stoked. Lolo and Lola, we were just so happy to see Anthony. And Tina and I finally got a little bit of rest, which was nice because it felt like as soon as we landed, it was just go, go, go. So got some rest on Monday. The next day on Tuesday, it was raining, but it was kind of nice because it cooled everything down. And, you know, we don't see rain that much in California as much as we need it. So got to see some rain. Anthony saw rain for the first time. We decided to go into the city because we were going to see some friends that were up north anyway. So we went to the city. That actually didn't go terribly at first. We got there. He wasn't crying in the car. Went to the vessel. It was a beautiful structure. Haven't got to see that yet. So really cool to see something new in the city that, you know, we haven't seen in ever yet. And then they had a bunch of pop-ups. I think there was like the Jameson bar that was showing up. I was like, this is different. This doesn't look like anything I remember it looking like before, but oh shit! Oh shit! Die, lanternfly. Not only that, we went to Hudson Yards and we went to Mercado downstairs and all the Jose Andres, the little Spain area. So dope. Like you could buy all these little dishes. You could get tapas and whatnot and some wine. Anthony fell asleep perfectly when we needed him to, so thanks, Anthony. And we got a little bit of a drink. Ended the night on the High Line, which was really windy and rainy, so he only lasted a few minutes. And then after that, all hell broke loose because I got a ticket, and then I had to go to Kim and Allen's, which isn't that far, but because of the traffic and everyone returning to work, took us like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And Anthony was just screaming the entire time. Pretty brutal, but finally got to see our friends, got to see all the girls. We just hung. It was such a crazy timeline to me to see us as parents and just all hanging out. It was super surreal. A core memory, definitely.
Mila's losing it.
Alright. The terror squad is out.
Maybe get at least.
So happy.
You're happy now? You okay with this now?
Oh my god, you're so
Oh, happy baby. Hey, can I get a picture of them?
Yeah, one picture.
Here, do you want Eloise to go?
Yeah. Sure.
He grabbed it?
Dropped it.
That's a lot of coordination to pass something from one to the other.
Do it.
No, Mila. Back hand.
Wow.
Alan, Mila.
Wow.
Mila!
Good job, guys.
Mila, not cooperating.
Hey.
That smile was so
The next day was the barbecue for the family, so they were all going to meet Anthony today. We were tired. I could definitely see that Anthony was getting really tired, so we slept in, and he was able to really re-energize his battery, and it worked out great because meeting the family, he was so good. They were so stoked to meet him, and he wasn't like cranky or anything like that. He was charming. He was really charming, and I was super stoked about that, seeing him, get along so well with the family and everyone wanting to hold him because he was being such a good baby. I was so happy. I was super content. I was happy with the trip at this point. I was like, all right, my family got to see him, and super stoked. Anything else would be extra.
The Lolo brothers. The grandpas.
I said to the expert of that was Leila.
Oh, that was for the vlog. That was for the vlog, Haley. Oh no. Do something cool. Yeah. JC, do the Holy Spirit dance.
Holy Spirit.
And I got more. I got even more than I wanted, because after that, we went to the city again the next day. First, we went to this diner where I thought it was just a regular diner, Friedman's. I was like, not thinking too much of it. And then randomly, they just started singing. We have to leave immediately. I guess because you're in theater district, that's what's gonna happen. You're just gonna have some people singing because they're trying to make it. Mom, Monica, they really enjoyed that. And then we went to go to watch Book of Mormon, which we were supposed to watch Dear Evan Hansen last year, but Tina got COVID, so we had to cash him in for this day, and we got Book of Mormon. I thought I was gonna get some sleep, but they started the show, and it was actually very good. I couldn't believe how good it was. I was like, wow, this is like not what I was expecting at all. Get the chance, definitely go out and watch it. Mom also forced us to go to Times Square at this point, which I'm pretty sure is where I got COVID. Yeah.
This is where we get COVID.
I got COVID. There's not much more than that. I got COVID, that's it. If I sound like shit, it's because I have COVID. We got home, went to rest, and then pushed for the last day, which was hanging out with the friends. Super stoked about that, man. It was crazy to see all my friends and their babies. These barbecues change almost every year. Like last year, you just kind of hang out. This year now, it's like all the kids are together and they're running around. It's a really surreal feeling to see this, and it makes me realize how much time has passed by. But I'm super grateful for that. I'm super grateful that we're all still here and we have kids now and we're slowly growing up. We're out of our 20s, we're in the 30s now, and it's a different vibe. It's a lot of different things, but I'm grateful for it. It's really cool to see all our friends, make small families and just live their lives to the fullest. So we got to see everybody. It was cool. I don't only a few people that couldn't make it, but for the most part, I saw everyone that has kids, and we're super stoked to let Anthony meet them and them to see it. I was just so grateful is really the only word that comes to mind. I was just really grateful. The next day we saw Chuck, Jen, the kids. They couldn't make it the day before, so just had a little bit of morning meetup. They brought pork roll, egg, and cheese, so that was the last thing I needed on the list. Super happy about that. Anthony got to try that with the breast milk, and then headed back to California. That trip on the plane wasn't too bad, but I'm pretty sure I gave that entire flight COVID, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah, you all have COVID. Anthony, though, he did great. He did not get COVID. I mean, that was my biggest concern. And Tina did not get COVID, which is also my other biggest concern. If anyone was to get COVID out of us three, I'm really glad it was me, because I'm basically just support, since Tina feeds him with her milk and he's a baby and has the immune system of a baby. So I'm super stoked that I was the one that got hit with COVID this time and not Tina like last time. So great trip though. Such a great trip. One of my most favorite trips, that even before COVID or anything like that, just because of how awesome it was to see everyone, and everyone was able to, meet Anthony, bringing my son to my hometown. Such a crazy feeling, because before I was just so adamant on getting out of town and, seeing the world. But now that I have a son, my perspective has changed. And it's crazy to think about that, because it's been one track mind for over 30 years, and now it just switched. So who knows what's going to happen in the next few years, but we do have some decisions to make. But whatever happens, as long as it's Tina, Anthony, and myself, I'm happy. But yeah, thanks for watching. I love making these videos now, these timeline videos, more so than anything. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.